first Hogwarts Friday. I have a theory. Hogwarts Friday, above all, is like the best. Because, I mean, I'm not dissing everybody else's day, because everybody else's day is good. I mean, Gryffindor Monday, I mean, only the Gryffindors would be brave enough to take Monday. That's awesome. And Hufflepuff Tuesday, who doesn't love Hufflepuffs? There's Slytherin Wednesday, and, you know, I think it's because it's called Hump Day. Hump Day. So they took Wednesday, and of course, what better Slytherin than to have Keeley as our Slytherin Wednesday? Wow. And then, of course, Ravenclaw Thursday. I mean, Thursday is a very awkward day, if you ask me, because it's right between Wednesday, which is Hump Day, and it's like, yay, the week's almost over, and Friday, which is Friday. I mean, oh, more about that later. And it's just an awkward day. And so having the Ravenclaws on Thursday is a nice bit of intellectual refreshment. Everybody loves Friday as it is. I mean, it's Friday. Friday means no more school. For a lot of people, no more work. And then it's Saturday. And Saturday is an amazing day. But Friday comes first. And who better to do Hogwarts Friday than me? Actually, there's a lot of other people who would have done better. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm very glad. I'm kind of a new addition, a latecomer on, obviously, as this is my first video.
Would you just introduce yourself already?
I'm Jessie, and I'm doing Hogwarts Friday because I don't have a real house. Actually, I think I do have a real house. It's called Huffle
Claw. Door.
Yeah. It's a good house, though. I'm just a Hogwarts person. Hogwarts! Yay! Hogwarts, Hogwarts, Hoggy, Hoggy, Hogwarts. A little bit about myself and my favorites and stuff. My favorite character. Who would be my favorite character? Serious, man. Bellatrix Lestrange.
Remus Lupin. Severus Snape. See? Severus Snape.
Harry Potter, I'm Harry Potter. My favorite book. My favorite book would have to be not Half-Blood Prince. I think that's what I'm going to have to say, is not Half-Blood Prince, because I didn't like it. I mean, it's awesome because, I mean, Snape, spoiler alert, kills Dumbledore. And that's pretty awesome, and, I mean, kind of depressing, but it's pretty awesome at the same time, because it's like, oh my god, Snape, what did you do? And then we were left in this position where we're like, is Snape good? Is he bad? We don't know what to do with ourselves. Ah! That was so cool. Anyways, so, but I wasn't really impressed with, like, the subplots, because that's what that book had to be a lot of, you know? I mean, the awesome parts were awesome, like, seeing the past, and, like, Tom Riddle, and how he got to be where he is, and how insane he is, and stuff like that. That's cool. That's really cool. But, like, oh, Wan, I love you. That's not so cool.
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, actually.
I think if I had to choose, it would be between Order of the Phoenix, Deathly Hallows, and Prisoner of Azkaban. Even though Sirius dies in Order of the Phoenix, and that made me cry. And, like, everybody dies in Deathly Hallows, and that made me cry too. I don't know what to say about Prisoner of Azkaban. I think it's because it introduced Remus and Sirius and gave... That's the book that started to give Snape, like, more life, because now he's all like, I'm more than just a bastard teacher. I have, like, history with your parents and stuff. And that all came to, like, a climax in Deathly Hallows, and that was awesome, by the way. And, yeah. So, my favorite movie. I don't have a favorite. They all suck. They're terrible. I hate them.
I'm gonna be optimistic on this one and say Half-Blood Prince, because it looks pretty BA and stuff. And the other movies aren't too bad, you know. Like, I really liked Order of the Phoenix, but I'm really looking forward to Half-Blood Prince.
And that's all there is to say about that subject. Lauren asked what your favorite candy bar is, and my favorite candy bar would have to be Cadbury's Carmelo. I love these things. I love Carmelas. Okay, next question. What is my favorite book from outside of Harry Potter? Asked by our Hufflepuff, Sammy. I did start reading, and actually, kudos to Sammy, the Inkheart series, and this is Ink Death, which is, I'm not even halfway through it. I mean, it's pretty sad. It's like, yeah, okay. But the Inkheart series, I have not seen the movie. I wanted to, and then I had a friend tell me, like, don't do it. And this is actually Sammy's copy. Sorry, Sammy, I'm sure you need it back. It's very awesome and very beautiful and very wonderful, and I love it. I absolutely love the Inkheart series. Next question. What would I teach? What would I teach if I were a Hogwarts professor?
I would teach charms. Arithmancy.
Against the dark arts.
Slytherin, you can't teach defense. That's mine. I'm gonna teach defense against the dark arts. Defense.
Shut up, you whiny Gryffindor.
Go suck snail scenery, Slytherin.
Or go grab a gazelle's gonads, Gryffindor. You know what I would do? Yeah, okay. So if I were a professor, a wizarding professor, I would go to the Wizarding Academy of Dramatic Arts and teach music. Yeah. But the other options are good options too, I mean, for the individual schizophrenic personalities. What do you do when somebody tells you that Harry Potter is stupid or dumb or something like that, or very childish? I don't know if anybody reads Post-Secret on here, but I do. I love Post-Secret. I always read Post-Secret. So there was a secret one week that Frank posted. I do the same thing. I'm like, oh, you don't like Harry Potter. Abracadabra. And I kind of go, so what do you like? And if they say Twilight, no offense to you Twilight fans out there, if they say Twilight, then I'm like, wow, you don't have room to judge, and you really don't. And if they say, like, well, I read, like, the classics, well, that's cool, so when was the last time you actually read that book? I really love it when you're like, yeah, I read Harry Potter and stuff like that, and I really love Harry Potter, and they're kind of like, and you're like, well, what do you read? And they're like, I don't read. Reading's for, like, losers and stuff. And I'm kind of like, well, you're really one to judge now, because you don't even read at all. Epic fail. So I think that that is quite enough for Hogwarts Friday, and I'm really glad. Okay. So Lauren, I'll see you next week. Snape, Harry, 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 Dumbledore.